what's up, you degenerate? Scott Barnes here. So I had a conversation last night that I thought was really fun, and I think important to all of us gamblers out there that really love to do this. I gave that reference of like the Clark W. Griswold, a Vegas Vacation, because it's funny how we look for the thrill, we look for the action, we look for the entertainment. We want the experience. We want it all, and it's not are we going to double? No, we're going to split. We're going to double, and then we're going to go all in. That's just how we do it. And here in Dana is a great representation of what I think being a gambler is, and just what that lifestyle is. Because it's funny how when I grew up, we had like Chris Moneymaker, Phil Hellmuth. We had a lot of the poker player guys that were, big gamblers. But funny how Stream has come into our play with, not only online gambling, but now we got IRL. We got Steve Will Do It, Aiden Ross, and all these big gamblers, Cody. And it's really fun to see these guys play and really kind of just take a punch to the casino. And everyone's got their own little different play, and everybody's got their own little different game, and it's just fun. So I want you guys to experience this with me. So we're gonna have Dana be playing on the background while we listen to we're gonna watch some play while we listen to Dana. So let's hop into it, guys. Like always, subscribe, let's have some fun. You guys know the drill, and let's get into it. Let's go.
You live in Vegas. We know it's the Strip's just right up the street. You like to partake in gambling.
I do.
I've heard the story that you've won a couple of $1 million and they've asked you not to come back and partake anymore.
Yeah, that's happened a few times, actually.
What's your game?
Well, blackjack I've been playing pretty much my whole life. I just started to get into baccarat now.
Okay.
And
money really changed hand in baccarat.
I love it. It's been fun. I've been playing for like 2.5, 3 months. And I gamble almost every night.
Every night?
Almost every night. I can't say every night, but
hold on. How do you live in Vegas? How do you live in Vegas and you stay at the casinos?
I told you that I love adversity. I love conflict. I love if I don't have it, I create it. So, gambling is one of my favorite hobbies. I love to do it. I should probably take up fucking bowling or bird watching.
It's
not only do I love everything about gambling, I love everything about this city. This city, first of all, I love America.
Okay.
I love this country. And one of the things that I love about this country is that it is truly the land of opportunity, right? You and I are both proof of that, right?
Right.
Doesn't matter where you come from or how you were raised or anything else. If you have the right mindset and you go after something, it can happen in this country.
100%.
I look at Vegas
100%.
as like a little America. Vegas is exactly like America. When you come to this city and you have the right idea and you're willing to work hard enough, anything is possible in this city. And there's nowhere else in the world that you can go out with $200, have a great dinner, go out and party all night, have a blast, see some shows, do this and that, and come home with $1,000.
That's true.
There's no other place in the world that you can do that. This city, you can do that. But on the flip side, this is also one of those cities that if you don't have the right mindset, can chew you up and spit you out in 2 seconds.
Right.
100%.
I can't tell if this city was built for me or if I was built for this city, but I love it and I couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
When you play blackjack,
hey, there's
are you
Cody
playing
right there,
single hand
too.
or you have the table to yourself or you at the table with buddies?
I have a table to myself and I play double deck.
You play double deck.
Yeah. And my strategy is this. I want to bet as much as I possibly can in one hand. Let me bet as much as I can. My goal before I die is to bet $1 million hand.
Well, you got
$1 million.
Hold on. I don't know if they still allow that. We used to be Binions down on Fremont, right?
How do you know this? You're absolutely right. It's one of the greatest stories that's never been
Yeah.
told. There should
let's
be
hear
a
it.
movie.
Let's hear it.
About Benny Binion.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I met his grandson. I wasn't cool with his grandson.
Okay. Well, his philosophy, he was an old school Vegas gangster type dude.
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't fuck around in the horseshoe. You didn't go in there and cheat. You didn't do any of that kind of stuff. And guys would walk in and say, "What's the limit?" And he would say, "Your first bet is your limit." How gangster
I like
is that?
that. I like that.
Whatever you could pay, whatever you put down, he cover it.
Whatever your first bet is, that's your limit. So if you wanted $1 million limit, your first bet was $1 million. None of this $5, $5, $1 million.
Right.
I love that.
I mean, do you know the story about Arnie that came in there and he almost bankrupt Binions?
I do. I do. There's so many great stories out of Binions back in the day.
I used to go take the pictures and they had all the $1,000 bills.
$1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was $1 million. Yeah.
But how do you have I'm not gonna lie, I used to have the stomach to be able to go and I wouldn't play like you play, and I play, maybe $5,000 here, maybe $10,000 hand there, but I don't have the stomach anymore. Because you can't look at that, when you're playing, you can't look at that as money.
Right.
Because you got to just look at that like this is a glass, or it's not a denomination at that point in time.
Right. And that's what I was always fascinated in when I was younger. I would go watch these guys play high stakes blackjack, and I would equate every bet to what you could buy with it. That's a car, that's a this, that's a house.
Yeah.
Right.
And I've always been fascinated with it, and now I'm one of those guys. But like I told you earlier when we started talking, I have a crazy high tolerance for risk.
Clearly.
I love risk. and
Do you give yourself a limit? It says, okay, I'm going to here, I'm going to play whatever the case may be, $1 million. If I lose $1 million, I'm out. If I win $1 million, I'm out.
Yes. So my strategy is always this. Let me bet as much as I possibly can, right? Let's say it's a $300,000 hand, right? You win 2 or 3 hands and you leave.
They let you do that?
Yeah. You don't stay there and play for hours. And what a lot of these casinos try to do, and this is the reason that I'm not allowed to play in some of these. So I beat the Palms twice for $1.6 million. I got kicked out both times.
All right, and we know that story, and I think we've heard some of this before, but I want to emphasize just the absolute dedication that he has. Now, with that being said, no, we're not done yet. I want to watch something from Taylor Lewan and Dana White, and I want to show you what his strategy is, like what he's trying to say. So he gave you his premise of how he likes to go in. So let's watch him execute it. All right, let's watch him execute with Taylor, and let's go and let's see what happens.
The deck. The mentor. The student. And there's the destiny.
I feel like this is like a documentary, a mockumentary, like the Menendez brothers. Seriously, right? It's like the Menendez brothers. Lyle
Dana,
and Aaron Melendez.
For 6 seconds about gambling, flicker goes off in his eye. The eye of the tiger has truly gone off. He goes, we're going tonight. So now I'm in a situation here. Am I terrified? Yes. Is this the most fearful I've ever been in my life? Yes. Playing the NFL for a long time. A lot of big games out there. I've never been more nervous than I am today.
Listen, he's got a big boy credit line that he's about to dig into right now. the first time you do this, it's thrilling, it's exciting, it's fun. What do you think, Will?
Remember, guys, like I said, Dana likes to go in big, very big bet. So he'll bet 20, 30 grand on the bet on the first hand. That's probably 5 or 10 grand right there. Those are $1,000 chips.
Don't love that.
What do we say?
Don't love that. Don't love that. What's that number? That's 17.
Too much.
No,
T-shirts.
April, the axe
Dude,
murderer.
feel my heart. Feel my heart. Feel this. Just put your hand on my chest. This is you.
10,000.
10,000. Face down. Put it down.
Face down, ass up, talk to him sweet.
King.
Big one.
We're living. Holy shit.
You're up 10,000 right now. Here we go. All we need is a couple good hands.
Ma'am?
All we need is a couple good hands. The classic tale.
That's all right. Oh, we're getting crazy.
Face down, please. Face down. I don't want to. I just face down.
Whisper in his ear.
Big one. No. Oh my God. 21.
Hang on, what is that?
No.
Oh! What a pull.
Let's go, buddy. That's actually shitty. You should have won that fucking hand and been gone. Back to even. 600. Oh, 4. Back to back 21s.
No way.
Do you want to know what the good news is? You're even exactly. Back to square one.
Back to square one. All right. I'll be right back. How you doing, Taylor? Can I get a credit line? $10,000, please. $10,000 credit line. That's right. Put it full down. 17. I love it.
17.
Dear God.
Save it off. Yep.
Big one.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Can I get 10,000? Am I doing this?
This is like Chinese water torture.
19? Don't you dare. I will stay. Are you fucking kidding me?
This is it.
What fucking
That's 19. That'll work. So I stay on this. Yes.
Flip a 10 and that's it.
Okay, so flip a 10, that's it.
Yeah!
Guess what? We're even. We're even.
2 in a row. 2 in a row. Let's go!
This is what they live for. This is what we're talking about. This is what is so fun about it right here. Taking out an extra line.
10 face down. 10.
Let's just get a buck.
10.
Oh my God, boys! What is that? How much are we up or down? Are we down? I can't tell.
They're up 20.
30, 40.
You hit your number.
Yeah, number right. Yep.
What is that?
40,000.
You hit your number. Quit. You hit your number.
Uncle Dana, talk to me, Uncle Dana.
Give them some yellows.
No.
No, give them some yellows.
Okay.
Now go home. Watch. Now give it.
That's for you. Yes, absolutely. If you would have given me the whole thing, I would have just walked away. I would have no idea what to do.
So you guys, we don't need to see anything further. That's it. That's essentially what it is, you guys. That is his strategy. Just get in, get out. Sometimes we got to dig into the pocket a little bit to get out, and to make that. And that's the odds that comes with the high limit, or I'm sorry, with gambling. So yeah, again, you guys, I love it. I live for it. If you guys are into it, I highly recommend not only coming back to the channel, but go follow, Dana White. Go follow these guys. It's just a really fun ride. It's a really fun experience. I'll leave it at this, guys. I'll leave it at this, and then we'll call it a day.
You don't know when to quit, do you, Griswold? Here's an idea. Why don't you give me half the money you were going to bet? Then we'll go out back, I'll kick you in the nuts, and we'll call it a day.